Hey, friend, welcome back to Perimenopausal Chats. I'm Gina Liberty, and today I want to talk about things that I don't think about anymore. And I tell you what, it's freeing to do that. So life gets heavy and we just want to make fewer decisions. If you're anything like me, I get decision fatigue and I don't want to make any more decisions. So if there are things that I can have in place ahead of time before life happens, whatever, all the things, then that's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. It's even simple like your undergarments, like the same thing. So you don't have to make that decision. Why do we want to make those decisions? I don't feel like that needs that much importance on it that I have to figure out what underwear I'm going to wear for the day or what bra I'm going to wear for the day. So that's just a little deviation there. But if you come up with your non-negotiables, basically your bare minimum, this is what I'm going to do. That creates your healthy foundation. It's a strong foundation. Once you get those in place and you know what those are without a shadow of a doubt, and you should know those. If you do not, then just start thinking about it. Just if you sit down and think about it for 5 or 10 minutes, you probably have some things that are non-negotiables for you. Like a non-negotiable for me is I'm having protein with every single meal that I eat, no matter what it is or how much it is. I want to make sure that I have protein at every single meal. I make sure I have a glass of water every morning when I wake up, because I know that overnight your body depletes and you are basically dehydrated. So you need that first full glass, especially in the morning, to kind of rehydrate a little bit to get started for the day, along with the rest of your water. But another non-negotiable is I have a little mini bedtime routine, and it just gets me away from screens, helps set my sleep up as best as I can. And, things like that. Walking outside every day, that's another non-negotiable for me. Those things happen without even thinking about it. Those are like my bare minimum. So if life's me, I'm still getting out to take a walk during the day, because I know that it makes my mind and my body feel so good. And I know that it's supporting both of those, and it's supporting my hormones. And in this stage of life, obviously, we need all the things that we can do to best support our mind, body, and hormones. I know that I'm going to drink that glass of water in the morning. I know that I'm going to eat protein with every meal. And you know why it's easy at that point? It's because it's now a habit. I have created a habit, and those things do not go away lightly. Now, is my strength training going to be, if something happens, my strength training is going to go by the wayside, because you know what? It's okay. It's okay if you don't get a workout in. It's okay if you miss a week of workouts. It's not going to completely derail you. So I just want to encourage you that when life's, just have that little, 1 to 3 things that are non-negotiables that you are going to do, that you are supporting your body and your mind and your hormones. And you will do that no matter what. It's the bare minimum. It's something that you don't even have to think about. It doesn't take any brain power. You don't have to make any decisions. It's just there. You create this one habit at a time. And when I say I try to make things easy, when I'm working with clients or talking to women, whatever it is, I try to emphasize very much so that easy. I have an easy button back here somewhere. Easy button. I love me an easy button, because our lives are crazy. And I can't even, when I had littles in the house, my goodness, how are they so grown up now? When I had littles in the house, working full time, doing all the things, trying to keep up with myself and a family, that was crazy. And now that I don't have that, I still feel like life still life's. It just life's in a different way, right? And so just having that one habit at a time, making it easy as possible, no thinking needed. You just have that habit created and you just do it without thinking about it. It's second nature to you, and it is supporting you in all ways. We got to make it easy, and we got to make it fit your lifestyle so it will be sustainable for life. And you know that you are doing the best for yourself that you can for the rest of your life. Because once you build these, you can continue building on them. And sometimes things change and you swap different habits because it makes sense for where you're at in that stage of life or that period of life or period of time. Just try to be fluid. Try to go with the flow. We used to say that all the time, just go with the flow, and didn't really do it. But now it's like, it's seriously, go with the flow, adapt to change, because change is going to happen all the time. Life is going to life all the time. And we can't just hang everything up when something happens. We want to support ourselves so we are able to handle whatever life gives us. Whether that's helping an aging parent, talk about draining. There are so many pieces. There are so many stresses. Work can overtake your life. It can be very stressful. Family stuff, family drama maybe, relationships, health issues, all the things. The key is to build it before you need it. Do we need it all the time? Yes, of course we do. It's a strong, healthy foundation that's going to support you for the rest of your life. But what I mean is having those things set in place now. And then when life lives you, you know exactly what your non-negotiables are. You know exactly which few things that you're going to keep doing without even thinking about it and knowing that you're supporting yourself a little bit. You don't have to fully do all of your support system when that stuff happens, because you don't have the capacity to do so, right? Your future you will thank you very much for having this in place and knowing what supports you the best, right? So the things that I'm the things that I don't think about anymore is what I talked about earlier. The protein at every meal, the glass of water when I wake up, my bedtime routine, walking outside. Sometimes my nighttime routine goes out the door, but the other ones, being outside, walking, my glass of water, and my protein at every meal. Those are 3 things that I know I can do without thinking about it at all. And that's something. That something is better than nothing, right? That is my something. Now, do I have a full support foundation? Yes, I do. I have a lot more things that are supportive. But again, when life lives, that's what we do. We go back to our non-negotiables, our bare minimum plan, and that's that. And just another note is I was talking about the freeing part of this. It's so freeing. Mental freedom, food freedom, all the freedom. I don't wake up worrying about how much I weigh. I don't worry about and negotiate whether I'm going to have protein at every meal. It just happens. I don't negotiate movement. I just do them. It is just, that has been the best thing that has happened to me, is the freedom part of it. It used to be, as younger me, I was worried about the scale all the time. I was, thinking about it all the time. How is this going to affect my weight? What is this going to do to my weight? If I eat this, what is it going to do? What if I don't move? Am I moving enough? There are so many things and so many questions in my brain that used to happen all the time. And the first thing I kicked to the curb, it was probably right when I figured out I was going through perimenopause, is the whole scale. The scale, kicked it to the curb. Do I still use it? Absolutely. I actually weigh every day. Does it affect my mood? Absolutely not. Because it's just a tool. And that's basically what we're doing, is we're building a toolbox or a toolkit. Or maybe, I know I've talked about a calm kit before. That's part of it. But this is actually, you're building tools for your healthy, strong foundation. and it is yours alone, because what works for you might not work for somebody else. What doesn't work for you might work for somebody else. So, did I say the same thing right there? I feel like I did. Anyway, I just want to encourage you that you can get to a place, if you are not there, you can get to a place where you're not worrying about all this stuff. And when life lives you, you know that you're just going to kick it into second nature and you're going to do X, Y, and Z, or X. If that's all you have the capacity for, I would absolutely list 3 things, your top 3 non-negotiables, bare minimum plan, and put them in order of importance. Like, this is the number 1. If I'm not doing anything else, I'm doing this number 1 thing when life lives me, when I'm traveling, when there's health concerns, when there's a death in the family, when there's stress at work, when there's all these things, whatever it happens, that one thing, that number 1 thing is what you're going to do. Put them in order of importance. Because if you can do that one thing and it's good, and you feel like you can take on a second thing, take on that second thing. If you can do all 3 of those, awesome. You are doing awesomely. You're doing awesome with 1, period. Because sometimes life is so much that your capacity is drained and you can only do that one thing per day. It's okay. Because remember, something is better than nothing. So I encourage you to write your 3 things out and to prioritize them, which is the number 1 thing that you're going to do no matter what. Because then you're always doing something. And it doesn't matter if it's small. It's actually a big thing. It's a big thing when it comes to your health and supporting your mind and your body and your hormones. So go easy on yourself, give yourself some grace, and know that you are doing something, and that is better than nothing. So go do it. And I would love to know what your top 3 things are. So comment below or come on over to the Perimenopausal Chats, the community, and let me know over there, whichever you prefer. I would love to hear from you. So until next time, have a great week, and we will chat soon.